If you want to be a real estate guru, study real estate gurus.
Literally, the guy knows nothing. I mean, literally, I don't get it, okay? So I'm very confused about a guy that can't answer the most basic questions.
Now, time out.
Basic questions about...
This is the part that pisses me off. So, like, Jordan Belfort trying to frame it, it's not that he couldn't answer the questions, he said he didn't want to. Grant's whole deal is don't follow average people, don't follow, follow companies, don't follow people. You've heard his messaging.
Yeah.
He's like, this is dumb shit.
Purely abundance and...
As much as Grant's wrong about a lot of things, he's risen to a level where he no longer understands, and he don't want to understand average. So it's just and that's Jordan's argument, is that the average person, Grant's like, don't be average.
And to a certain extent, I do agree with it. It's like if you talk and think in those terms, it's like that's what you're going to be. Versus if he's obviously done something to where he's so fixated on one particular thing, that's why he has it.
That's right. And Jordan, like in Grant, all of Grant's videos roasting him. He's like, dude's got a few $1 million. You know what I mean? He's 50-something years old, got a few $1 million, makes all of his money grifting on the internet.
Mm-hmm. But I think what Grant does fail to understand is, like, not everyone does want what he's got.
But this is true. But if you're studying somebody, do you want to look? This is my biggest argument with being a real estate guru. If you want to be a real estate guru, study real estate gurus. Period.
Yeah.
Like the flashy ones, their fucking social media, their fucking cute little music that they put with their videos, their jump cuts, how they edit, how they talk, their mannerisms, everything about it. If you want to be a real estate guru, study real estate gurus. If you want to be a real estate investor, study people that own real estate and operate real estate.
Yeah.
You coming in at 17 years old, did you know any real estate gurus?
No.
You found Robert Kiyosaki.
I guess he's a guru.
He is.
But he also owns it.
Does he?
Says he does. I don't know. I mean,
exactly. Grant's interview with Robert is also interesting because Robert ends the interview because Grant says, if you'd have done half the shit you teach, you wouldn't have to sit here and peddle this bullshit every day on your podcast.
That's
strong words for Robert Kiyosaki. He ended it right then. If you'd have just done half the shit you taught, you wouldn't have to peddle bullshit on your podcast. Look at what Grant peddles to invest in real estate. He sells $250 million a year in courses. Okay? $250 million, $250 million a year is his sales revenue selling the same content that we consume and train our people with. He just grows it. It's like a it's got tentacles and everything. It just keeps going and going and going. Somebody learns about him every day and pays another $100 a month. $250 million a year in that. Then he takes that $250 and invests it in real estate. You get what I mean?
He's following the rich dad, poor dad model.
He is. He's doing exactly what he told him to do, but homie didn't do it. He got addicted to the $250. If you're selling $250 million a year worth of content, right? Let's just call it that, content. Then it feels pretty good. You made $250. Why do I have to go deal with tenants and toilets?
Why not just do that again?
Yeah, I'll just do that again next year. I'll just sell another $250. Grant realizes the $250 dies when he dies. Guess what doesn't die?
Real estate.
The real estate. And even though I doubt his content dies when he dies. I doubt it.
I get what you're saying, though. It's like if you are the content, if you are the guy, it's at least going to change. And it won't be the same. It might die if it's not ran right. It's like when you're dependent on, like the business is dependent on you, there is that risk that.
Healthy risk. If
you're out, it's out.
That's right.
But if you buy something like that, your great grandkids are going to be fine.
And that's what Grant's point in his argument with Jordan Belfort is, you're peddling bullshit. You're small. You're thinking small. You're living small. Now, that's not the argument I have against the real estate gurus. It's just you came in, you wanted to be a real estate investor. You hired out with a company that operates real estate. Do you think you've learned a lot about investing in real estate, buying real estate, wholesaling real estate, et cetera, et cetera?
Absolutely.
You know how to wire in a fucking mini split.
Yes. I do know how to do that.
Right. The fucking dude with the best hair on the internet, with the best content, with the best rap video, he don't know how to do that. And he doesn't want to know, right? Because in his mind, the content that pays him, maybe it pays him $150 a year, right? Maybe he makes $150 a year, and he's perfectly content with it. I don't care what content pays us, right? I don't care what this little setup pays us overall, as long as it pushes business to GBT Property Management and produces enough real estate transactions a year that we can then go buy more real estate with. We're all
right.
Until they throw dirt on me, I'm going to be riding around looking at real estate, doing real estate, operating real estate, fucking off on tractors, building driveways, doing the things that I enjoy doing around real estate, and providing opportunities for others to do it as well. That's it. I don't need to monetize this moment in time on a podcast, which if you need a loan, you can go to roughneck2, the number 2 realestate.com, get you a loan. I don't need to monetize this moment to make it worth my time.
Right.